Now, the South African Federation of Trade Unions, SAFTU, is picketing outside Parliament. This is against unemployment. SABC News reporter Vanessa Poonah is covering the story for us. Vanessa, great to have you back on the agenda. What is happening there?
Yes, good morning to you again, and we're coming to you from outside the gates of Parliament today. At the moment, I can tell you that a picket by Saftu is just about kicking off here, with banners being put up outside the gates of Parliament. Joining me is the provincial chairperson, Siyabonga Yalwa. Siyabonga, good morning to you. Just judging from what you've been saying on the various placards and posters, the biggest issues being raised by Saftu today on Workers' Day is the issue of job cuts, wage cuts, as well as retrenchments. Explain to us what you feel needs to happen in a country where the unemployment rate has reached its highest levels yet.
Look, good morning. Thank you very much. Thanks. Let's greet your viewers and the working class at large in South Africa. Look, currently South Africa is suffering from leadership crisis. The government of today is cutting jobs day in, day out in the public sector, to be specific. They are saying in the next 3 years they are going to cut jobs by 63,000. At this current juncture, where we are coming from COVID-19, people are sick in hospitals, many workers at the public sector in the health system have suffered due to COVID, and still this current government is still going to cut with 63,000 jobs at the public sector, meaning there's no leadership here. Instead of creating more jobs so that you can service the working class and budget sufficiently, you cut jobs. The working class today has nothing to celebrate. We are celebrating because it's May Day, it's Workers' Day. But if you look at what all the victories and the gains have been taken away by this government.
Let's talk about some of those victories and gains. For example, the national minimum wage. That is something to be celebrated surely on Workers' Day.
Of course, but is that enough? No, at all. Petrol price currently, I never knew that I'm going to buy a litre of petrol by 23 rand. Meaning if you are getting a minimum wage of 3.5, how much are you going to spend on petrol? Golden Arrow just now in February has increased the tickets prices, meaning the workers that are getting the minimum wage and the sectoral determination, those workers are just working for transport. So meaning there's nothing, we have to celebrate, at least it's one step, but is that enough? No, not at all.
So what happens after Workers' Day is commemorated? What is your message and action going forward?
We are going to, this is the first step, we are going to be on the streets in every community. We are, last 2 weeks down the line, the workers of Demosa were shot by a private security company that has been hired by the city of Cape Town. Many workers went to hospitals, suffered bullets. We are going to demonstrate. You will find us on the streets, on the picket line. This is just a start today. We have nothing to lose. But if we sit back, there's a lot that we're not going to get as working class. We have to unite as workers of South Africa, irrespective of any union that you are coming from, whether you are coming from COSATU unions or SAFTU unions. Workers have to unite and fight, because it doesn't matter any union that you're coming from, but scattered, we have more to lose, but united, we are going to gain more in South Africa.
Let's talk about union membership. I understand that union membership is at a rather low point at this current time. Reasons for that? Why are workers not unionized?
Of course, it's currently 76% workers that are unorganized. 76%. SAFTU has a lot to do this year and going forward, and even next year. We have resolved at the Central Committee that we must get each and every affiliate must be on the shop floor We must go and organize workers. The workers are demoralized to join trade unions because of union business. Comrades are not servicing workers. Comrades are taking these things. If you look at Popcrew, how is Popcrew dealing, servicing the police? If you look at how workers are suffering at the shop floor, if you look at everywhere, so we have to get ourselves ready. Let us put our boots on as SAFTU affiliates and organize workers. Workers are leaving unions because their money is being eaten by comrades that are in the leadership position. And we said as SAFTU, these unions must be worker controlled, meaning every worker at the shop floor must know, I'm paying subscription, where is my money going? We have signed a service charter as SAFTU to say all affiliates must abide by that service charter so that we can be able to say these workers are not going to lose faith on affiliates, but they are going to join in big numbers to fight the battle.
Thank you so much for speaking, Chalicia Bongayalwa, of course, the provincial chairperson here of SAFTU in the Western Cape, just talking to us about the message on this Workers' Day. Firstly, calling for an end to public sector wage cuts, and then also talking about the role of trade unions in this time, and also what the leadership of trade unions should be doing to ensure that more workers are getting or having faith in unions to protect and also to advance workers' rights in South Africa.
Vanessa Poonah is SABC News reporter live to us there in Cape Town. Thank you so very much. We'll be touching base with you a little bit later on in the program as we continue our wall-to-wall coverage around Workers' Day in the